All right, episode 24, Keep It a Book podcast. We got another special guest today. We got Jacee Hamelin, a longtime boy. Fucking, we've grown up with him for I don't even know how many years now. We couldn't count.
Shoot, too long. I was saying, it's all mixed between like 8 and 10 years old. We started.
For real. It's been over a decade. We'll say that. It's safe to say it's been over a decade.
It's about time we got him on the pod.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's pretty crazy because we went to fucking kindergarten, like first grade, so it's close to like 19. When you think about it like that, you're like, I'm not that old. I was like, we 20. Elementary school is now like 15 years ago. So like,
honestly, dude, it could be 15 years for everybody.
Yeah, it's crazy. You're not wrong. We're all 24. I'm 24. I'll be 24 soon.
It's got
I would say because all right, so I for sure met you in Pee-wees.
I know.
But we met in like what B's, A's,
Michael B's,
long time, bro.
Still, I met Michael B's.
No, it was B's, Jay.
For me, it was Michael B's because I remember.
You're wrong, bro.
You might have met me. I didn't know about you. That's no, because I specifically remember we started off the year at Micro A's and Coach Virgo starts yelling at him because. And then he's like the kid with the orange practice jersey,
oh yeah,
goggles. 79. Yo, and I was like, "What is this kid?"
I had to, dude. Had to rock that jersey. This is the old man's jersey.
And the commando goggles.
That was the old man's jersey. I had to rock that. No matter what team. Come on.
Never so. Let's say Trey. We go back to Tower Street. That's a long time.
I just remember like fucking
kindergarten,
smoking the fuck out of JC, tackling the fuck out of him.
We can talk about Gates of Hell if you want to.
Oh, you want me in there, bro? Oh, you knew that.
Was the best, dude. I don't think. Do you think Pee-wee football is like
easy? Oh, I don't know.
Like how we were chasing chickens or like going. What's his name? Chasing chicken. Like crazy hitting and like really pushing us to the limit. Bro, Gates of Hell, and then we had even remember some of the practice coaches just had fun. They had a backs against the lineman in the cage. Yeah. Yeah, saying that like ain't nobody doing that no more. They really pushed us to the. They barely run them through the blaster.
The way I saw junior year of Pee-wees was strictly a workout year to get to seniors.
With Coach 100%.
We literally just fucking
just a great grind.
I was just saying it wasn't a great year game wise.
No, we literally worked out all year. We didn't do any fucking like actual football. We just kind of like did crazy boot camp.
It kind of grew chemistry too.
You're actually right.
No. I always have looked at it like that.
Carrying the whole time on your shoulder, the tires.
I never thought we were like. I would go home and we would talk about it. I'd be like, "This is barely football. Like this is like 25% of what football is."
No, you're right.
It's like boot camp.
Crazy. It was absolutely insane. To this day, I always thought about it like that. I was like, "This is just working us out to just be beasts." Yeah.
And then senior year, we turned up.
Senior year, right there, turned the fuck up.
Kids.
That was like a part of like having the great coaching there, and then already having like a good group of people.
Easy,
and we all pretty much liked each other. Like we all did shit outside of football. It was just like a good time. Like that was the best years. That was pretty much the best years ever. Like my life, like that was so fun.
Facts, dude. I think we all could say that.
Pee-wee football field.
Fucking, we had a group of kids though that actually all loved football. Like we could all be like, dude, we still all probably watch football. And everybody on that team, dude, whether we don't talk to them right now, they're probably all just genuine football fans.
Oh yeah.
All the way down to the fucking.
There was really no kids that were there because their dad wanted them to be there. I mean,
there's a few.
There's a few. There's a few. There's always a couple.
There's definitely a few.
Like that one time. I'm not gonna say any names. But dude, we were in the play. The kids stopped showing up like probably the 6th or 7th game in. We get to the playoffs. You look to the lefty on the bus on the way to a playoff game. No, it's in the air. He's right there. I was like, yo, you really had the balls to just stop coming to practice in games for you ain't even show up. Like probably 8 more games because it was into the playoff.
And you didn't show up game day.
You know what you guys know who and what I'm talking about. I know a person, but I don't think you might as well. Dude, he'd probably think it's like Sam Silva. Tell me you remember that. Dude, he really had the biggest nuts in the world. Like, he just stopped showing up to practice games, then just pulled up for a playoff
game. We were in playoffs?
Playoffs.
Mom, we gotta go.
Man, we're in the playoffs.
I'll never forget
I
that.
gotta
shit.
grab this clout real quick.
I thought that was the funniest thing in the fucking world. Like, we'd see him in school, be like, "Yo, you going to practice?" Like, nah. Like, all right.
As a ring chaser, if I ever see one.
That shit, I'll never forget that. That was so funny.
Then remember we had, what was the kid's name? We was going back to micros. Everyone hated
Zach, dude, dude, I could have a
grandmother.
How did you know that's where I was going?
Jaguar.
Bro, I'm talking about every practice.
And all y'all know,
And then
dude.
the one, I remember
had that
specifically, we subbed him in one time for a game. Coach was like, we win it. We love the team out. Subs him in at defensive end. First play jumps off sides. And he's like, God damn it. Subs this little gets out of already. Like it's bum time and he's still not letting them play because he just ran
I actually have the funny story about that kid. I see it. I was like getting into my car and shit, had my pads already off and shit, helmet off. And like, you know how like it's sometimes sometimes your fucking shit's tight to your fucking like pads and it's hard to get off and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bro, this fucking kid's grandma or whatever the fuck she was like pulling him off and like throwing him around and shit. I'm like dying laughing, watching him get tossed around like a rag doll. I was fucking laughing my ass off, dude. I was like, this is fucking a cartoon episode right now.
I actually ended up seeing him last year when I was working at Job.
No,
Tall as hell. So tall as hell.
he filled out.
Did you just know it was him?
Yes. And also, what's crazy? Because his face still looks the same. He still looks the same. He just got some like piercings and stuff.
See, I feel like I could see him in my head. But
No, I
guarantee
can't.
you if I saw him in person.
But he's still like he's still quiet.
I
and
wouldn't
stuff.
recognize him.
You were like, yo, is that?
No, it's you can tell it's him. He's just he's taller than all.
You knew it was him?
Yes. Because I looked at him and then I was like, all right, and I kept working and he's like, oh hey Jacee, and I was like, Zach, and he was like, yeah. I was like, hey, how you doing, man?
I know,
That's wild.
yeah.
And you know what's crazy? I seen bro, I seen Tom Schlageter too.
That's a
Tower
throwback.
Street shit.
And middle school.
Middle school and Tower Street shit.
I didn't see. I
The
saw him
blonde
at the
kid?
doctor's office. Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
That's wild.
Just shit.
Holy shit.
And the ball
Run the motherfucker.
What was Zach's last name?
Not anymore. There was something.
It was
like
something
that.
crazy.
I don't fucking. You guys got me.
I almost said Resendiz.
No, definitely.
That's definitely not it.
No,
Then not Dylan.
classic.
Oh, Dylan, you're definitely the best Dylan I know. Just so you.
I hope.
Because
Jay.
the other Dylan,
What was
Trey's-
that, first grade?
So
Kindergarten?
fucking.
Was he a DY? Was he a
He
DY?
was just a spaz.
Was he a DYLAN?
Was he a DYLA?
That's what it is. I'm telling you, the motherfuckers DYLAN, they ain't normal. Motherfuckers.
He was-
DILLON.
he was-
spell it.
He had the craziest stutter too. It was bad.
Oh, he did have a crazy ass. And this is while he's explaining that he's in trouble. Me and Trey,
But he was like an asshole.
Trey witnessed some shit happen to me in like, and this is in school.
Dude, it was dude.
No, wait, what did he do? Remember, he accidentally grabbed my shit.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
I don't know if he,
what?
I don't know if it was, dude. He like
he
It was-
grabbed Jay's
I
shit.
know exactly
Wait,
what you're
what?
talking about. Yeah,
Nah.
and then like got really. He hid under the desk.
What?
He hid under the desk. I'll never forget. It was like a big thing. It's
Jay, what? You
Listen,
were right?
I'm fine.
That was
I'm
first-
because the teacher like
Crystal
seen it too.
Miguel was
Wait,
our
is this a
class.
Me Too episode? Are we doing this?
Tower Street was
No,
crazy.
no.
Are we doing
Tower
it?
Street was
All right, so listen. Oh, real quick, while we on the topic, you remember Danielle Belcher?
Yeah,
Culture.
So
I
when
know
we
culture.
were in second grade in Mr. Bondo's class. At recess, after recess, she comes in and tells Mr. Rondo, she's like, "Oh, JC hit me and scratched me," and I was like, "No, I didn't."
Hell no.
She's showing the teacher, and she has red marks on her arm. So I'm like, "No, I didn't."
Oh.
I was playing two-hand touch football the whole entire recess. Thank the Lord that the teacher was also watching recess because Danielle was over by the swing.
Yeah.
the teacher just had it out.
Just straight up lied on my name though. Was like JC did this and
That's
this.
shit.
And I was like, if this isn't racism,
That's that shit, Jay.
that was crazy.
They'll get you for that, Jay.
Yeah.
As often as they can.
Runs deep.
Like now that I think about it, like what? That's second grade.
I mean, like there's girls. There's girls that like.
Do you remember Gabe?
She farted.
Yeah, she was on her feminist shit.
There are girls that do that fake abuse.
She could be on her
In
feminist.
second grade though. Think about
Yeah, Jay,
That's more likely. Her pretending to get you in trouble over Hinder. She's like, I'm racist. Like,
bro, she scratched and hit herself.
Damn, she really
To try to flaunt it on me.
She just didn't like the kid.
Dude, that's tough.
Damn. Her parents.
I ain't never done nothing to this girl. Like,
Oh my god, dude.
Never.
What the hell?
she just happened to be in the same class.
Yeah.
Jay, you sure you didn't push me down?
I feel like we're like,
Jay, you sure? Jay, you sure?
I'm positive. I wasn't a bully in school.
Wild. No, you would never know bully. You were always
too nice.
so nice to everybody, dude.
I don't know. Jay fucking scared me sometimes. He telling to me.
We didn't even go to school together. So how do you mean?
I'm just fucking with you. All right, fucking.
I did see Jay's push a special needs. Aside from that, he was always nice to everybody.
He was a decent kid all around.
Oh, man. There's so many middle school and elementary school stories.
Yeah, we could really get into that.
Let me the Super Bowl.
Dude,
I seen Mr. Sorry, real quick. I seen Mr. Scandal yesterday at my sister's recital.
No way.
The worst gym teacher ever.
He was a decent gym teacher.
Bro, I'm surprised.
He was a decent dance teacher.
He did dance?
I'm surprised.
Remember when they would teach us the dances?
He did tap. He was a tap dancer. You know about it.
Check that.
Oh, man. It wasn't you, Trey. It was Peyton. I was in the same gym class as me. They're playing 2-on-2. You know, the gym teacher demonstrates basketball. Mr. Wade throws it to Mr. Scano. Mm-hmm. He goes up for a layup, like, doesn't know the mechanics of the layup. Throws it with both hands. Boom, on the rim. Boom, right back in his face.
You see that flop?
Yo, the little toupee flop. And Peyton's died. You know, Peyton died in the gym class.
Dude, that thing looked like a King Cobra streak on that thing.
Dude, it was just like a fucking perfect flap.
It really looked like something was coming for you.
Whose flap are you talking about again?
Fucking Toscano. Oh, like middle school gym teacher?
See, like, when I remember Mr. Toscano, I always remember him fucking
dancing.
I do remember the dance shit, but I remember more of
he was like the leader of that. I don't know why.
I remember more of fucking, like, what's it called? The fucking... Remember we'd always... What was the... It wasn't dodgeball. It was like some fucking... it was like not ultimate... It was ultimate ball.
Where you could only take 3 steps and throw it.
I just remember him, like, vaguely like, in a way describing it, like, the throwing motions, like trying to describe it to us, like, throwing and shit, and like, the mechanics.
Like the mechanics.
Yeah, yes, exactly, shit like that. And I'm like, dude, this kid
throw balls at each other.
I'm like, this kid looked. I was like, this guy looks like an idiot.
Yeah. And he was like that hardcore gym teacher where it's like, oh, you didn't have your clothes today? -1.
Yes,
you're running too hard in warm-ups.
That's -1 thing I remember too. I got fucked for that a couple times. Mrs. Ward was dope.
He got fucked for running too.
Mrs. Ward was
no, but this is a real thing.
Was cool. I had Mrs. Ward, but I always remember Mr. Scandal like in the boys' locker room and shit. Like walk, like you know what I mean. You didn't bring your gym clothes,
bro. I was so happy Mr. Wade finally came up.
Mr. Wade,
remember what was the other women's teacher? With Miss Ward, the one you hated her.
Miss Ward was dope. She was the one.
You used to call her something.
Oh, West?
No, it was the older lady with the blonde hair, Miss Croto.
No, I like Miss Croto. Me and her just beat
Miss Crowcock.
Miss Croto.
Exactly.
Crowcock?
No, Scroto.
Scrotum? You guys are foul.
See,
you're fucked up.
She was crazy.
Kids are foul.
And mind you, this is also at the same time when Tommy and Taco had everybody doing pod kids, the pod girls.
That was so.
I remember that shit.
Ew, you're such a pod girl.
Oh, pod chicks.
Pod chicks, that's what it was. Pod chicks.
I already know that shit. That shit was classic.
Murphy used to say that.
Shout out Tommy Gunn.
But bro, I wanted to ask. Memorial Day podcast. What was the? You're going away, right? You're moving away.
Not officially yet.
Oh shit!
It's not official.
Nah.
It's in, but it's definitely in the works. It's not official because I got some other personal stuff going on. But we looking at it right now.
So we don't want to talk about it, or can we talk about it a little bit?
We can talk about it a little bit.
It's like keep it a buck.
I keep it a buck.
So where would be the move to? Can we talk about that?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte.
That's my dude.
And what is in Charlotte?
My girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
No, but North Carolina just also happens to be a good basketball. So it like works out.
North Carolina.
Okay, so
plus I've been looking for not looking directly, but even like since college, like my mom and I like always thought like I don't need to be in Westwood like to get out of the whole.
We're trying to get out too.
100%.
Yeah. So 100% for you to respect that.
Yeah.
We don't have to go too deep into it. We'll fucking
work around that.
Yeah, it leads us honestly into another topic that we want to talk about was basketball. Dude, we want to take basketball. I know we've seen you grow from fucking high school
hero.
Like we saw you go to college for it, and then you're going to now.
You were fucking putting on fucking some smoke in high school, Jay. You can't. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself.
You were our like. You were our generation's guy for like the.
Yeah, you were fucking. We went to watch fucking Jay play.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Like you were our boy on that team that we would go to. So
150%.
Yeah, the same way I would pop out for y'all.
It wasn't like
senior year for football. I was there for y'all.
Jay, we were asked though.
That's okay. I was there, bro.
You were there, but we weren't. You know what I'm saying?
And plus, we could have been less asked to coach we like go to see, but that's a different story.
Cool.
Yeah, 100%.
Jay, all right, we ain't gonna get into that. Jay, we ain't gonna get into. You quit on.
I did not.
Motherfucker.
Let's talk about
motherfucker.
All right, so right there, we just
talk about
I stopped playing football because I wanted to take basketball more serious.
100%.
I respected that.
And I had hurt my knee the year before, and I was like, our line didn't get any better, so
I'm
not able to invest in my body real quick.
Why am I gonna get beat the fuck down?
Exactly. But basketball wise, I'm looking at some agencies, trying to get overseas, start getting paid to play there.
So I know you were doing like some
Lithuania
camps.
Anywhere they paying, boys.
Fuck yeah,
100%. What's led you there? Like I know you saw you doing like those fucking combine camps and whatever those. I don't really know.
I was in Houston, and then I went to do a pro-am in California.
Yep, pro days and shit like that.
Not pro days, but I mean, to get your face out there.
There's probably shout out to people who are saying
concepts.
People who know people.
Exactly.
Like you linked up when what's his name? IT.
I did.
How was that? What was that like?
Bro. When I tell you, like,
it's like surreal a little bit.
Bro, it's surreal. Like. He obviously came in through the back, so nobody knew he was there. But like he had tweeted earlier that day that he was playing in the Dream League. And all of a sudden he's like, oh, I'm playing on Baron Davis's team. And that's the team I'm on. So that's the team that I made prior. So then we go back there to change. Sure enough, he back there. I'm wearing my slogan t-shirt, which is his logo.
So he was on your team.
Yeah, with Isaiah Turner.
But I didn't get to suit up that day.
Why?
Did you take your spot?
Not. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. But it was kind of like a rivalry game. So then Baron ended up suiting up too. So
you were around some people.
I'm still sitting right there on the bench, like in the huddle,
chilling, watching this shit, enjoying it.
Y'all watch some of the clips, bro. I'm in the back, like
that's fucking crazy though. So it's been playing 2K forever, playing Baron Davis, and you're probably just sitting there like. Yo, I'm really on the same court with Baron Davis.
Baron Davis was my coach.
Like, not saying you're not good, but like,
that's crazy.
And then Steve Francis, too, was like somebody else that I grew up on from my dad. And that was a camp that I went to prior last January and made that team to the training camp. But he had came up to me after trials and like told me like, oh, I can see what move he was doing, and like validated like everything I was doing. That was nice. And I was like, can't nobody tell me that I'm bad anymore. Like Steve Francis is telling me I'm nice right now. Like y'all can't tell me.
So you were really on the bench with IT and them. And
no, I'm hearing him talk shit. I got to have conversations with him before and after the game too.
Did they talk about the league at all?
No, I didn't ask him about the league. But I did.
What did you
do, Jay?
So all right. So I'll break down the conversation. So first I walk in, boom, and he saw me. I saw him. He said, "What's up, killer?" Dapped him up. So then we all get suited up. And then before the game, I'm asking him because he had just got hip surgery. And I was like, "How's that hip feel? Like, you ready to go?" And he was like, "Niggas got to see me this summer." And I was like, Oh, word. And it's like hella dope because you think that these superstars are like, super celebrities, whatever. Nah, they people just like us. Like he talk
Regular.
That's
like we didn't know each other.
Yeah, because you guys are on the court. That's his
Was he crazy? Like, could you tell he was really at that level?
Bro,
like when
he looks like
when he balls.
Like I'm watching it. I'm watching it in front of me. Like he's just as fast.
Like you could tell that guy is an NBA player, not just some guy.
Absolutely. Because then on top of that, because of Julie, like they reference like it. So then I see, him talking and whatnot, and then all his shots.
Was Baron Davis still nice?
Oh yeah, Baron still got busy. Baron still got busy, but he got this gun. Like it's crazy.
Baron Davis,
bro. Baron was there.
How tall are how fucking like big are these guys compared to fucking you?
Honestly,
had to be taught.
I was taller.
I know that.
We know that. Baron the same. If anything, like the
big guy.
The biggest thing is like muscles.
Because you're like 6. Yeah, how tall are you?
I'm 6'2", 6'3" on a good day.
6.
But the problem is I'm like 188. Like if I got up to that 195, 200 range, then I'm starting to look like these guys. I would say the weight and the strength is the biggest difference. But even then, like
crazy meal plan.
Yeah. Or, Ocho versus Science is what I promote. But like I said,
a different breed.
Like I dapped up Montrezl Harrell after one game. He's like 6'9", but it wasn't like a huge difference to me. It was more so like when you dapped him up, like his finger hit my wrist.
So you dapped up Montrezl Harrell?
Yeah, I was like, oh, good game, bro. And he's
guy on the Nets?
Wait,
play on the Nets?
You said
he played 6'9".
He played on the Nets too. He played on the Nets.
Montrezl in DC right now. He did play for the Clippers. He played for the Lakers.
He did play for the Nets too, didn't he?
He hasn't been in Brooklyn yet.
No?
None of it. No, Montrezl.
Yeah.
But I got dap him up. DeMar was there. He pulled up at his G-Wagon.
DeRozan?
Yeah. That was because the Drew League is like right in the hood.
What?
Like everybody pulled up. Like the Ball brothers was there.
What?
And
LaMelo?
That was so funny. So they pulled up, right? And the announcer's like, and Lonzo walks in first. Doesn't acknowledge Lonzo whatsoever. Goes, LaMelo Ball in the building. Rookie of the year. Yeah. And then after that he goes, and then Lonzo Ball too. Like, that's completely disrespected the older brother.
Damn.
That's cold.
Yeah.
Is Lonzo that bad?
No. It's just
I think Lonzo. Let's put that one. Lonzo's probably.
You know what I'm saying? It's the older brother stuff, but like it's because he just won Rookie of the Year.
Melo kind of gets down though.
Oh no, he's good, but
busy with the handle.
But a lot of the
he's 6'4".
A lot of things today.
He's 6'4". He's like 6'8".
No, he's like 6'8".
Yeah, he's tall.
Crazy. He shot up more.
He shot up more.
6'8", 6'9".
Tatum shot up more too. Tatum's like 7 foot now.
How tall is Lonzo?
Lonzo's like 6'7", 6'6", 6'7".
So they're both like fucking.
Think about it, those kids are younger than us.
I didn't know Lonzo was that tall either. That's what I thought. I thought he was a 6'5". I knew he was a tall point guard. I didn't know
both tall point guards.
I knew he was tall. I didn't know he was 6'7". 6'8".
Him and DeMar are almost like the same height.
That's some Magic Johnson shit.
Oh, so you really got to be around these guys and like they're real true, like just kind of practicing.
Shit,
for real.
That's crazy.
Probably a lot of paparazzi. I mean, there's cameras.
But it's not the same. But it's not like, and I feel like that's the thing too with like the Drew Leagues because like it's in everybody's element. Like it's neighborhood dudes.
They're comfortable.
Yeah, super. So it's not.
It's more casual.
What that feel like
for sure.
An all-star fucking thing or something.
For sure.
What that feel like just being like there?
Being there? It's a lot of pressure. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Has to be.
But like aside
because even just warm ups, because everybody like looking like, all right, who on the team?
Like these motherfuckers have been in the NBA.
And that's the fact.
Someone like overseas, like it's all these dudes like.
And if you made it to that point, someone who might know somebody's like, this kid's here right now. He can't be ass. Like he's here for a reason. Why don't we look into him? Maybe he has more potential. We can link up with him, let him work in our facility. Like if an agency or some shit was out there, saw you, like this kid has potential to maybe go somewhere like overseas. Oh yeah, maybe like something crazy.
Absolutely,
that's some crazy shit, John.
Opportunity, connections, and whatnot. But
it's all on who you know.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not going to flaunt like I.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy shit. That's proud. That's to be proud of.
I was on like super low.
I was in,
and I'm in the stat book. So like I cross that off my bucket list. You know what I'm saying? So
no, that's dope, dude.
I appreciate it.
I don't even care about any of that. I'd just be like, how did it feel to even just aside from all the pressure and doing that? How did it just afterwards, even just after it's leaving. Like,
oh, now I'm texting my parents like, I got the uniform today. Like, what? Like, I was really out.
You're probably texting your mom and dad. Yo, I just saw Lonzo. Yo, I was telling Bella. I just saw the whole time.
Like, y'all wouldn't believe who right here, bro.
Wow.
Mello and Joy are probably going nuts. So
Probably
How
crazy.
bad did you
I see
your phone out and just kind of...
Oh, all the time.
But you didn't want to feel like a fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like that was a cool thing with IT after like even before I got a picture of him, some little kid came up to him and was like, "Oh, can I get a picture?" He's like, "Hell yeah, come here." And like took the picture and like it was just super
So
cool.
comfortable with it.
I like people who are like that.
I can see that though.
That's part of their job, though. Like, they got to kind of facilitate their own fan base and shit like that, you know?
But even
they're on a team. They're going to make their own, you know?
But this is Drew League though. He only played that 1 weekend. This is when there's the original part of his summer tour.
But everyone knows Isaiah Thomas.
Oh yeah.
You know what
And,
I
like
mean?
other guys came to the locker room, like asking them for advice on their hip injury and stuff. He's talking
Like,
to them.
dude, us Boston fans, we fucked up.
He really...
We we did fuck up. We fucked IT. We did for fucking bullshit.
It's not the fans' fault, though. Is it?
No. What?
You're still here.
No, I love that, bro. I love
He just
IT.
said the Boston fans.
I didn't fuck I loved IT, dude. He was out like
the fans. Honestly, I would have said
no Celtic was dropping 40, 50 points in fucking the playoffs since fucking IT, dude. Like that shit wasn't happening.
Yeah.
That boy put y'all back on the map.
Yes, dude. Yes, dude. I loved every second of IT.
And
It's like a
the
Jeremy
fans-
Lin
But
moment.
the fans rode for him hard.
Oh, yeah.
I love I still love IT. I'm still a fan.
Boston fans are loud
The
and
little
proud,
guy.
dog.
I love IT, dude. I'm still a fan. Boston. You actually fucking brought us back to the playoffs.
100%. He's rapping fucking Celtics right now.
Fucking Jason Tatum won his first fucking what was it, Jay? What was it? Larry David? Oh yeah, Larry
Bird trophy. I don't really like it because it's the whole, I feel like it's what they call it, a participation. I don't like all these awards they coming out.
Okay, all right. He ain't gonna get
like it's the playoffs. We just
a Celtic
for the
won it
Larry
though.
O'Brien trophy.
A Celtic won it though. Celtic won. That's all that matters. The Celtic won the first one.
Okay.
I didn't see a Laker in there, did I?
We want to get into the top 3 basketball
I
players.
didn't see a Laker in there.
Somebody on the Warriors won the Western Conference one, which is the Magic Johnson. Which so
What
Lakers
was it? Steph Curry, right?
might have been.
Yeah, it wasn't. He wasn't a Laker though. He's not a Laker.
No.
Let's do our top
Celtic, baby.
See, top 3 Hoopers.
Let's do our top 3 basketball players. Favorite basketball player, or you can do best of all time.
Let's go down the line here. Let's start with Jay.
Just say which one you want.
Start with Jay.
You put me first.
We're gonna put Jay first.
Guys has to go first. It's complimentary.
My own top 3.
Yes.
I can
start with
I can
you.
include whoever.
Whoever
Even
you're
if it's not a professional, we discussed this.
Yeah, favorite.
Hit him.
Pops is one.
Respect, because he deuced you so many
Give a
times.
little background for the people who don't know Pops. So, Pops got some little background.
Give him some rec. Give him some rec. Give him
Dad's
some
almost in the league. He holds an assist record at West Texas A&M. Maurice Cheeks had it before, who was also an NBA player. He had D-League trials with the Nuggets, Trailblazers. Listen, if you don't know, you gotta ask about him, because Mike Campbell is for real.
Oh yeah.
Look him up.
YouTube, you got anything on YouTube to check out?
No.
I used to watch his old videos.
Have you seen his old clips?
Stories.
Definitely not.
It's so bad.
Bro, we gotta get that shit on YouTube.
And then on top of that, he locked it up on defense. Like, Pops did it all for
It's like his skill set nowadays. You think he's going?
Oh, it's still translating.
Yeah.
Because not only, even if, because offensively, he's teaching me all the combos and stuff, what to do, put me through workouts. And then defensively, he gets so annoyed watching the NBA defense. Like, God damn, like, why don't y'all just cut him off this way and then do this? And then
He's in the hard. He plays real hard basketball. Yeah, that's that fucking 80s, 90s basketball.
Absolutely. So Pops is one, and then after that, we got MJ and Kobe. That's my top 3.
I respect it.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
I respect it.
I'll go next. My top three, and I'm just gonna go favorite basketball players. I'm not gonna do best of all time. It just took too long. There's too many great basketball.
Yeah, that's
They're all like still alive. It almost feels like almost disrespectful. One's really
in positions.
yeah, in positions and shit. I got Kobe, Wade, and Bird.
Wade.
Okay, yeah.
I just think he's
Yeah,
always been a dog.
Yeah,
Right? That was definitely a fucking.
That threw me off.
That's a
I
kind of
love it.
Wade is one of my favorites. He's just a beast.
Wait, so you said Kobe, Wade, and who? Jordan?
No, Bird. Bird is he's an oddball to me, dude. He looks like he smokes cigarettes in a
I did.
fucking
A Bird is on my list. Only a Bird.
Drinking beer at
That's what I'm
halftime.
saying, dude. He looks like he shouldn't be that good, but he is.
He is, yeah. So
He
Bird.
is. He's fascinating to me, dude. He looks like he should be.
I don't know if y'all can see this, but I got the Bird jersey on now. I gotta have Bird in my top three.
Yeah.
Jordan's gotta be there, and I gotta throw Shaq.
Hey, okay.
Shaq is
Yeah,
definitely
he's
valid.
The most dominant big man of all
Yes,
time.
yes. The most dominant big man has to be on that list. I'm sorry, like he just dominated the game at his fucking time. Yeah.
Jackson. There you go. No.
Nobody today,
What was your
nobody in the past, nobody.
There was no one who ran like him and was big
He
as
stayed in
him.
shape,
and
but like his first.
that's
few
the
years,
thing. He didn't. Yeah, he did.
he's
Yeah.
dominated. Nobody's touching his scores because you could just feed him and he.
Yeah, if he stayed in shape, bro, it was different, bro. If he actually like
Because all big
held
men,
himself,
anyone his size is goofy as shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was big body,
Superman.
and moved like would slam on you, back you down, slam on you. You could just
then
do that
push
over
you.
and over.
Awesome disrespectful.
disrespectful shit. Make like end the game on it too.
Yeah.
Like put the fans in it. Like he would end it. Like that was it.
My top three, like my favorite basketball players that I always highlight wise watching: Jordan, Iverson, and Jason Williams.
Ooh.
Jason Williams.
Jason Williams was fucking nice.
His highlights, when you watch his highlights,
The elbow pass.
like how he like just does
Yeah, the elbow
crazy
pass was
pass.
crazy.
Yeah, Gary Payton looking crazy.
Yeah,
with his
statistically wise, he's
Gary
not like
Payton's another
up
one,
there.
dude.
I don't really
You gotta. I don't, dude. Sonic.
I knew Iverson was gonna be in there.
had to.
Yeah, had
Yeah, just
And y'all know Trey Orr's there, and y'all ever pulled up to his house as a kid, and y'all see the room, all the Iverson
Iverson
jerseys, every Iverson
Hey,
jersey
Iverson.
possible, all the J's.
Thanks.
Yeah, we didn't even get into drink of the week. We didn't even introduce why we fucking.
That's because it's so obvious. You know, it's not like an odd.
That's how you pay some bills.
If we got sponsored by Miller Lite, dude, that
That'd be
would
crazy.
be one of my dreams.
Imagine a truck pulls
That is
down
a
the
dream.
street.
That is
like,
a dream.
I love Miller Lite. I love Miller Lite. That's one of my. That's like.
Jay, that's getting warm over
It's like
there.
my
Mike.
You're all good, bro. You're good.
Jason Williams was nasty now I think about it. I haven't seen his highlights in a minute, but I don't know why that just came to me. And I was thinking, like, it doesn't have to be who I think is the best. Like, my favorite to watch.
Yeah.
And his,
Yeah,
like,
no,
some
I
of
get
his
it.
plays just don't make sense. Like, the way he just fucking moves and, like, just hides the ball. You're like,
100%.
assists can be so much better than a dunk.
Yeah, no, especially his
Full
ones.
dunk and
His are
fucking
tricky.
crazy assists.
bro,
Like,
that's why I used to love passing back in high school. Anytime, like, because then you hear the ooh from the
Yeah.
crowd, and then it's a bucket. You like, hell yeah. Like, I don't even care if I ain't scored.
yeah.
But I mean, you know who else was nasty? Fucking Dr. J with the fucking
Yeah.
talks in the beginning. I just remember that fucking.
What is Dr.
Julius, sir.
That's who it is. Dude, what do you mean? I don't know everybody.
I know. That's
He was on
really
the cover of NBA Street.
Jeez.
That's like
NBA Street.
I can just hear that fucking what's it called in my head. The fucking
The intro track.
Yeah.
Bro, when he like watching that one fucking play of him literally starting from like underneath the fucking backboard and like the other out of balance basically, and then just swinging over, and I don't know, that was the craziest one of the craziest basketball plays I've seen.
Oh, for sure.
I was like, what the
Definitely.
fuck?
Who is also a crazy dunker? Team Elijah.
Dominique Wilkins.
Dominic
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter.
Elijah on.
If it's not VC, then I gotta go with
Dominique.
Probably Zach Levine.
I said
Dominique.
I just said Dominic.
Did you? Oh,
Wait,
right.
As the best dunker of all time.
Oh,
Zach Levine.
Dominique.
best dunker of all time.
Vince
Carter.
Vince Carter, and then Dominique.
Did y'all see what Zach Levine did in the dunk contest?
Jay.
Are y'all forgetting what Zach Levine did in the dunk contest? Him and Aaron Gordon had the best dunk contest.
Aaron Gordon's a crazy.
You gotta check your history.
Ever.
You gotta check your history.
No, actually, no.
They had the greatest dunk contest.
They did have the greatest. Aaron Gordon was nasty.
Actually, it's gotta
Listen,
be.
VC's yes, but what Levine was
Are
doing.
you putting
Bias.
Jay? Don't put Levine
VC's
over
the best.
VC.
I'll give VC.
I was gonna say don't go putting.
because he's putting dudes on posters with the windmills and everything else.
He was the first one with the through the legs and the fucking arms and the fucking.
You know about the
slam shit.
Vince Carter dunk contest. He didn't even want to.
He started.
He walked in that door and put that shit.
I know they came late from traffic. Him and T-Mac. I know. I don't
won that shit.
listen.
Tens.
Easy.
Levine is
Out the limo.
behind his back and
And-
doing 360s from.
And he did compete against Aaron Gordon. He did compete against Aaron Gordon, who did fucking. I thought should have won. I thought should have won. I thought he should have
Over a mascot.
Over a mascot.
I thought Aaron Gordon
on the hoverboard.
I was pissed. Aaron Gordon didn't win that.
I was gonna say I didn't even care how to make it. Both of them like
Those were crazy.
Bro, I was honestly telling Aaron Gordon didn't win. I was like, what the fuck? What
that
the
one was
fuck?
because he's 6'9", like
I
crunched
know
over.
it, like underneath this. Yeah, that shit was insane. But no, Vince Carter's was the start though. Like of the through, you know what I mean? Like he was started that crazy, like I don't know.
60 between the legs.
Yeah, just shit you hadn't seen before.
Like I said, I'll give him the best in-game dunker, but he's not beating Zach Levine in the dunk contest.
I respect it.
I'm sorry.
Bro, he saw fucking moves and had to fucking create his own.
Zach Levine.
You don't think Vince Carter could have created some new shit?
I'm saying.
Jay, it's history, man. Come on.
Zach Levine.
You asked Vince Carter this question, he's telling you fuck himself.
I don't know, because from his interviews, he's a very intellectual.
Put him on the court with IT. See how different they are in front of that in front of the. See how different they are on the court.
So how about
microphone?
How about instead of doing what is, we compare what is. So we compared Vince Carter's dunks to Zach Levine. Zach Levine went between the legs, and he also did a windmill from the free throw line.
But Jay, that's how many years later? Jay, how many years later?
Before we
how many years later?
Before we get into
What does it matter years later?
Because it starts fucking the history of
we
it.
consider the circumstances.
Still,
the circumstances
MJ and Dr. J was jumping from the free throw line in 1980.
Yeah.
And then Levine didn't jump from the free throw. I was like, I'm gonna go between the legs, and then I'm gonna windmill, and I'm gonna win the dunk contest.
Listen, I'm not discounting anything what Levine did in that 2016 dunk
Levine
contest.
is doing what
Nothing.
he's doing what you're talking about Vince Carter did.
But Jay,
But from
listen,
the
let me finish, Jay. Let me
Are
finish.
you realize?
Let me finish, Jay. Let me finish. Fucking no, you can't take away history though. Fucking what fucking Vince Carter started.
It's like created.
Vince created. He started. the
Dominique
fucking-
Wilkins was around before fucking.
but he wasn't
Jordan.
doing
Yeah,
any
Michael
fucking
Jordan.
between the legs,
Yeah,
like-
if we do about the pivotal,
created shit.
no, for sure. If we do about the,
like, dope shit.
if we talk about the pivotal dunkers and the most meaningful dunkers to the game, then it's
You
it's
have
Dr.
to give
there's
history
Dr. J,
credit.
there's MJ, there's Dominique.
Dr. J, I'll give Dr. J. I'll give Dr.
That
J.
jumped up in there, but then VC was obviously the guy that
So
took it.
wet.
We're not taking
Yeah,
any
and-
credit away from Vince Carter.
No, not at
I
all.
don't think he's the
You can't
greatest.
give Spud that.
He put on for the little guys. That was monumental.
He did put on for the little guy.
That was
He was like 5'5",
Yeah,
slamming.
He has a dunker. We're talking about dunkers. Like you have room in there.
He's got-
Dunked
he's-
one time.
not one time, multiple times.
Oh my god.
And he's dunking in the game. He's 5'7".
He did dunking. He had a couple in-game dunks. He had 2 in-game dunks.
Sorry.
Dylan, you still wish you was touching rim.
Yeah, I touch rim on a good day.
On a good day.
On a good day when I
What,
do a few
over-
crunches.
Over at the elementary school outside.
No, I
Broad Street.
Meet me at Broad Street, Jay.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't handle me at Broad Street. Swim.
No, I don't want to.
You don't want anything.
Exactly, I don't want to show up.
Jay, you come
Unless
to Jay,
Dylan's on my team, I'm not.
Jay, you come to Broad Street, you ain't going out of Broad Street.
Mhm.
There's no like that. No,
See, and that mentality right there is why I'm not.
hey, I play. I just a little competitive, you know.
So
You need that energy, that '80s energy. Ramen. The 80s ramen. Jay's like, not quite.
Not outside. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it.
I smacked him.
I'm dead.
What else we got, Ethan?
I mean, we did go into peewees. Do you guys want to talk about the
I want to say
Super Bowl team? We
we didn't talk about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we
go into the
did.
Super Bowl team. We get into that.
Coach Kevin Moreau had us firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, we were really
I don't
going.
know how we got there.
But if y'all think about it, well, first off, how we got there, we put Matt Bowler at fullback.
That was step one. Matt B.
Yeah.
Shout out Matt B.
Shout out Matt
Changed the game.
Can we just shout out the
That was
fucking
huge.
Yeah, that was huge.
the
Moving
offense of that? The offense of that year was insane
Nobody would stop
because we could actually throw. We could run crazy.
we
Like
keep
the
putting.
line was going all
He
crazy.
gave us the spread formation, and then we still had the unbalanced power.
Oh, Dallas.
Like
Dallas, Cowboys.
Raven.
Dallas was.
ain't nobody stop it. And we had a Statue of Liberty that year for no reason.
That worked.
Where's that?
Versus New London.
Dallas 5.
Bro, once we beat New London, I was like, all right. We got this. We got this.
London.
Listen,
That
I was
crazy.
I remember sitting on
That
the
was
bus.
crazy.
I was so mad at y'all for starting that channel on the bus. I was like, we not about to lose.
I was gonna say we ain't getting out of here.
Like,
After
we're
we
not-
started it, I was like,
I started it.
This bus about to get shot up by
Yeah.
Terry.
Oh my god.
Trey, I'm not lying to you. And
bro,
because they don't on top of that, because they're like,
Fuck New London.
mind you, we never beat New London until senior year.
That was so hype, dude.
And then we beat them first game of the season on their new turf field.
On the
And y'all decided to freaking start
That was
this shit
so
on the
dope.
bus. I was like, I'm not a part of this.
You were all a part of
Ain't
that.
no way
You
I'm
were
a part
scared
of this.
shitless that game. You were scared shitless that game. That fucking big D tackle. That big tickle was
Jay
like,
never-
you know who you are, boy. I remember that dude.
You never wanted
The
to
big
get-
D tackle.
Don't do this.
Jay,
Oh man.
Jay,
Jay, you were scared
we're
that
all-
game.
We're all
Jay,
hitters. We're all
Jay,
hitters.
you were scared that
Alright.
game.
Can I
You were scared that game.
already?
You were scared.
Let's address something. In all the games that we ever played against London, I was the only one that was never scared. So don't try me on that one.
Only one.
Jay,
I used to cook the
Bro,
that he was over on the offensive line, letting these dudes through the line. So
No, hell no. Hell no. I was paving you. I was paving your ass away, motherfucker.
senior year,
I
yeah.
was gonna say I'm not.
No. That's New London game. That's senior year, right?
Right, exactly.
I was there.
And I was not scared.
Because I had your
Why
back.
would I be scared?
Because you had Kearney.
I wasn't all
Because you had Kearney blocking for you.
I had Mike Henson.
You had Kearney.
I'll play with you. I appreciate you.
You foul.
But and then to address Ethan, what's the name of the game? You're supposed to give the ball to the end zone, right? So you want to avoid as many people as you can to the end zone, right?
JC, we're not just talking about.
Lower that shoulder.
We're talking about
And drop
blocking.
the motherfucker.
Talking about blocking.
I'm not gonna.
You ain't no
When
blocker.
I go back and watch our yo, I am the worst offensive blocker ever.
You would avoid
Like,
every
No, I'm not avoiding. I'm just not like I will not
Avoid.
looking to go hit. somebody.
Avoid.
Yeah.
Avoid.
No, I'll go in front of somebody,
Avoid.
but not like I
Avoid.
just stand there like I'm setting a pick.
Hey, call it what it is. Call spade a spade. It's avoiding.
Avoiding is moving.
You were avoiding
I'm not
contact.
moving, man. It's like I'll run through the gap, and if I don't see anybody, I'm like, all right. And then by that time, whoever's running is on my ass.
No, Jay,
It
one time,
looks like I didn't.
I'll never forget. One time, remember the Waterford game right before halftime?
Yeah.
You lowered your shoulder on that motherfucker. And we
Yes.
all got hyped.
Yeah.
Like, that was the
Because I'm
fucking...
going out of bounds. So it's like, it's a 50-50.
No, you lowered your shoulder on him.
Exactly, going out of bounds. So, but
Those
it's,
were
so
the
it's like
best
that.
hits when you knew you were going out of bounds, but it was still clean, but you just fucking buried somebody.
Yeah,
Like you and your
you
other
did.
boy
Yeah,
go
we
on
were
the
like, yeah.
slide.
Out of bounds.
Slide out of bounds, like, all hyped.
I used to always wish that I would get one of those situations in front of the cheerleaders. Just to take
No,
about
you were on
just
the
to take out
opposite
the
side.
cheerleaders.
You were on the opposite side.
But in that situation, it's always a 50-50. Like, do I want to run out of bounds and see if I can get this unnecessary roughness on him? Or do I want to, he might think I'm not lowering on my shoulder, but I'm about to lower my shoulder and then get a couple of extra yards going out of bounds.
Sure.
But anyways, yeah, I used to finish games playing every snap with
Avoiding.
probably the
Contact.
least amount of grass stains on my uniform.
Avoiding
out of everybody
contact.
else.
I feel like JC, didn't you play today?
Did you play?
Didn't you score 3 touchdowns or something?
See?
Wait, what?
You see my point? You see my point?
Grass stains on the white pants.
And then you look over at somebody that's a brute like Matty B. He all muddied up,
dirty.
Dang, he only got one touchdown. I wonder what the difference is.
He was like, JC, no, I was actually blocking.
Oh,
I was actually doing my job.
Doing work. Putting work in for this motherfucker.
I was say I didn't start blocking until freshman year of high school because we had Coach Minnick on me.
Oh yeah, Coach Minnick wasn't on that shit slide.
Yeah.
Coach Minnick had.
I think that's why you quit.
That's not.
No.
Come on.
I didn't
Coach Minnick, he was hard on JC because
He was hard on you. Yeah, that's why. He knew you were fucking good, Jay.
He was probably tight when you stopped.
Oh, he was super.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was probably like it was not.
Yo, it's actually
Sure, he didn't like the fact that I wanted to play quarterbacks.
That's a fact. Yeah,
Like he was already mad when he heard I wanted to play quarterback. He's
Yeah.
go over there with the sissies. Like, oh, I don't want y'all over here doing this.
He did say
that's how
that.
he was though. He was a hard.
He was a
You know
hard
what I really
worker.
say. You know, always
Living
doing
up.
this to me.
Yeah.
Calling me Janice.
He was
Janice.
He was hard on you. I'm fucking be honest.
Y'all remember? Bro, y'all was there every stepping away from Pee-wees. Y'all remember Pee-wees? He came into the locker
Because he
room
thought you
and
were gonna
took
be
my
fucking
gloves from me.
nasty.
He said, "Stop carrying the ball like a local player."
Oh my god!
Took my gloves that I paid for.
He did.
And then freshman year, what happened? I didn't get to wear gloves all season because of him. Even though I bought gloves.
I forgot.
I did forget about that too. He rocked your gloves.
Fuck.
And then I remember
He let you wear them on Turkey Day though.
Oh yeah. Once
That was after
Yeah,
freshman year.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
after-
That was
I
after
wasn't
freshman
even there freshman year, but I remember when I was there because that's after your freshman year. And I got there next year. I was like,
Then he let me.
He let
then
you.
he finally let me. But Dylan and
But
Trey.
didn't you really wear one?
So I wore both.
I was gonna say I fucking sorry. He's like you can only wear one on your other hand,
So
so
this-
this can't like that you're not using.
Oh no, I would never do that. That's too no. If I was a quarterback, we could talk about that.
Did we stop Colson?
but
Colson was still
freaking-
playing, right?
Coulson stopped when I was
He stopped our junior year, like officially.
when I was a sophomore.
Because he played freshman year, then he played sophomore year, and that was when Scotty and Ryan got the concussions and didn't have to play in the team.
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember being mad. I was like, damn, because
he didn't actually
Coulson as my
and then he
quarterback.
didn't play. And then he didn't play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who started our senior year? Was it
Our senior year of what?
my senior year? Who was playing our senior year?
Josh.
Josh, yeah. But we didn't throw. We didn't throw.
Why you had that reaction to
What?
I said, Josh, you said, oh my God.
No, not like that.
He said,
Because
"Oh my
I thought
God."
I could have sworn we had fucking.
I'm about to say, Josh wasn't bad. He played quarterback.
No, Josh wasn't bad. He just fucking.
Well, Josh wasn't a great quarterback because he was kind of, well, I mean, he was, I'll give him respect. He fucking volunteered to do the position.
Yeah,
Like,
he was.
nobody was trying to.
Yeah, no one wanted to play that position.
But he did. He was at that
Hey,
point.
all right, you should have fucking offered yourself up at that point then.
I'll give him this though. I won't give him this. I will say this: Josh
Coach
had
Reed
been
was trying to
playing.
make a statement.
Josh had been playing quarterback for a bit at that point.
Mhm.
We got to.
Oh, yeah. And then
We got to
he was back and
our
forth.
my sophomore year.
Because he had played quarterback before, but then he was like
Or no.
tight end, linebacker.
Yeah, no. It's
So he hadn't played quarterback then. But she was going to say, oh, y'all remember freshman year on our way to Middletown? And it was the one game Coach Minnick couldn't come to. Everybody in the locker room like, oh, JC, wear your gloves. You should wear your gloves this game. And I was like, nah, because we got to come back and watch film. If he see me with gloves on, I'm done.
See, dude, that's true.
Did you still wear them?
That is football.
I did it all the way up until warm-ups. All the way, like, through warm-ups, I wore the gloves and everything, and then I freaking tossed it to the sideline.
Why?
Because I was scared, bro.
You were that scared?
Yes.
He was more scared of Coach Millie.
Absolutely.
You should have got the padded gloves.
I believe
I
it.
did. That's the funny part. I had the batting gloves.
That's the padded
Yup, that's the funny part.
Oh, done.
Yep. That was the year we had Trey Scott playing football too.
My God.
Y'all remember Trey Scott was playing DB?
I always forget about him. He moved away. And
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I remember that.
He likes it out there, though, right?
Yeah, no, I ain't talked to him.
He ain't come back. So.
What's the point?
Must like it.
He must have loved it. Big country. Big
I
country.
guess there was just no other option for that. But,
Y'all remember Y'all remember senior year, the shootout that we had with NFA?
Oh,
in the playoffs. Yeah, on the whole
NFA.
Sorry, Norwich, not NFA, but it was
Norwich.
Yeah,
Fuck Norwich.
Wildcats.
Dude, that was a high scoring game.
Like we could not stop them, and they couldn't stop us. Like that. That was the Chiefs and the Bills before the Chiefs.
What was the score of that game? It had to be weak.
That was
We
a
had the
fun
60s.
game.
It was like 40-something to 30-something, like high 30.
Why did I feel
really
the
think
50s,
about it, so,
60s?
like, how bad was the defense?
That was a high score.
And we are not bad on defense. That was the crazy part.
That's crazy.
No, that was a good team, bro.
What are we doing?
They were fast, bro. They were
Couldn't
quick. They were quick.
He was the defensive
But
end.
then-
I was the D tackle.
Bro, they were quick.
But then we went ahead and beat Ledger.
What'd you just say,
Which is like-
motherfucker?
Said you were the defensive end and I was the D tackle.
Oh, all right.
Fucking goon.
I thought you said I fucked
I was
up.
like,
Yo, fuck you.
What'd you
fuck
say?
Remember when Coach Taco freaked out on him for spinning?
and he just and he's like, watch till he
That
does
was
it
the
back
day he
again.
freaked out.
That was the same game.
No, that was the
That
same
was New
film
London.
room.
That was
No,
New London.
no.
That was New
No, it
London.
wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, I'm talking
No, but
about
he's
that
talking about-
film room. Was the fucking
was the day he smashed the fucking. That was cut. That was why.
Can we talk about Coach doing that?
We're taco? Yeah, we
Oh
can
my
talk about
You
that.
guys think this shit's fucking funny?
Bro, we all ran out of that room.
Was it because of the spin move?
Crying.
No, that's not because of spin.
No, it was because Colson.
It's because
saw some
Colson and
shit.
Eccleston are in the back looking at the helmet brochure with the guy.
Yes,
and the guy and everything. And they're
yes.
laughing.
Yeah.
And so Coach Otago lost it. I mean, he showed up.
Smashed the
Beat that
light.
chair up, beat the light up. Get out of here. Practice is over.
Yo, that was gritty. That was gritty.
That was one of
Dude, that's when football felt like football, though. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. High school
That
football.
and remember, Coach Taco would jump in and he got his eyebrow cut that one practice because he went head to head with somebody.
Oh, I do remember that.
Oh, in the helmet.
Psychopath. Yeah, you
Right,
wanna know
he
who
wasn't
it was. It was fucking Matt. That's who went up against Coach
Matt B?
Taco.
It was that.
Yeah, it was Matt B. Matt B. put his fucking face mask right in his eye.
Matt B said. I remember Matt B talking about that not too long ago.
Dude, that was actually so
felt
funny.
bad. He actually felt bad for that.
I mean, Coach Taco was just trying to get us into it.
Bro, he was perfect for us.
We
Him-
bought in.
We
That's
needed his energy.
hard.
We needed his energy.
Yeah,
that coach,
we did.
we always need Coach Taco. And even go back to Micro A's.
If
With
we-
him and Coach Berger.
Bro, imagine if he followed us throughout like high school and shit.
If
Bro,
that
what-
team stayed
Not Coach Taco.
together,
I wish we would have had Coach Maroon come on with us. Coach
Oh.
Taco wasn't calling the offense. We just needed
Coach
offense.
Marone was
Yeah.
but Coach Marone is there, I think now.
Yeah, he was.
But Coach Taco
Now.
gave us that like I don't
You know
know.
what I'm
Gave
saying?
us that like.
She came up
Like,
there my last year.
Imagine we had Coach Kev with Geb.
He was,
No.
He would have been calling everything.
if our senior year was able to
There's
go
that
through,
someone that agrees with me that Geb was dope.
Oh yeah, it was hell yeah.
Oh.
He just sometimes didn't know what play to go like
But
dude,
Geb
wait,
was good.
wait, right.
Who was
No,
Kepler? Was it Bergel? What's Coach Kepler?
Coach Kev was our freshman.
Freshman year coach.
Oh no, it was Coach Bergel.
Rich guy.
You
Geb
ain't
was
Coach
super
Berger?
rich.
Fucking hated that motherfucker.
Virgil?
I wanted to fucking
He
throw him in the
the one that
quarries.
matched me and AC up
No, I wanted to throw that guy
because
in the quarry.
me and AC broke our arms the same season, so we came back and he was on Micro A's together and he bought us both McDavid forearm pads.
He would have been good to you, Jay, but I didn't fuck with him. Right?
what do you do to you,
I
girl?
don't know. I didn't like him.
You didn't play it?
No, he played me, but he didn't.
Phil was
fucking-
mad he was sitting left bench. Man. With the goblins.
Oh, I didn't sit left bench.
The guy.
That motherfucker didn't fucking see my fucking grit, motherfucker. Like, didn't see my hitting and shit.
Oh, so he was doing you dirty.
Yeah, he sucked. He was an ass coach. He was ass.
Because Kearney definitely didn't know how to play football.
It was fucking no. I'll tell you what, Coach Boyle was fucking.
Coach Boyle.
Coach Boyle was
shorts all year.
like
Hell
Santa.
yeah.
Santa.
Did you guys
Yeah.
have Coach Lee?
I did.
Coach
Yeah,
Lee was
Coach
a beast.
Yeah.
Did he pass
I
away?
was gonna say, unfortunately, I think he did pass away like a while ago, like over probably 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
A while ago.
Damn. Shout out Coach Lee.
Yeah,
Coach Boyle used to always have the fucking fish hook. on his hat.
Yup. Coach Boyle was dope. Santa. That's what we called him.
Fact. All right, boys. That's a wrap for this episode. We got a few minutes left.
Oh damn! I didn't even see we was on the countdown.
Yeah, we have a countdown.
Oh,
we don't really have
man.
much time to start a new topic, so we're gonna wrap it up 5 minutes early.
Keep it above.
That's episode 24 with JC. I hope everybody
24?
enjoyed it.
24, the Kobe episode?
Or the I said that earlier. I sounded
The Kobe episode? I appreciate y'all.
Okay, that's what
I didn't even know it'd be. The Kobe episode. I respect
that one. All right, boys. Keep It a Buck Podcast, www.keepitabuckpodcast.com. Subscribe, like, and comment on YouTube. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a good week.
Get it.
Love you, boys. Peace out. Solid pod.
I might need to
That was a solid.
I might need to come back for a part 2. I ain't gonna lie.